Hello everyone, good morning. Today I am going to explain the chapter Reaching the Age of Adolescence. And first of all, to explain this, we have to talk about the reproductive health. So, what is reproductive health? It is not only to become the reproductively healthy, it is a state of person's physical, mental, and social well being. A person is healthy only when he or she is free from any disease, right? Having no tension, no anxiety, then a person is said to be the healthy. So it will be achieved by how we can be healthy or reproductively healthy by proper diet or balanced diet, personal hygiene and cleanliness, and the physical exercise. These are the factors by which we can be healthy, right? So there are different nutritional needs for this one. Nutritional need. Why there is a need of nutrition? Because adolescence is a age in which the growth is growing on. So to attain the proper growth, we need proper nutrition or balanced diet. So proper nutrition or balanced diet should be there, that includes 60% carbohydrate, 15% fats, 25% protein, minerals, vitamins, roughage. Roughage is taken from the salad vegetables to reduce the constipation, and sufficient water should be taken properly whole day. And the traditional thali is actually the Indian traditional thali represent these all these balanced diet or nutrition, because in traditional thali there is dal, chawal, roti, sabji, salad, etc. So that include all the nutritions. So here we will see some nutritions, some and that and their sources like cereal and grams. They are the sources of carbohydrate, vitamin and minerals. Pulses like white chana, black chana, etc. They are the rich sources of carbohydrate and protein, vitamin and mineral. Green vegetable like spinach, cabbage, cauliflower, tomato, carrot, etc. are the rich sources of vitamins and minerals. Eggs, meat and fish are the rich source of protein. Milk and milk products are the rich source of fat, calcium and phosphorus. Carbohydrate and fat actually give the instant energy. So anybody, those who need, those who are doing the physical activity, so they just need the carbohydrate, as they are the sources of energy and needed for various physical activity. Protein are needed for building blocks of muscles, because proteins are the building blocks of muscles. So to proper growth of muscles, we need protein. Burger, pizza, chips, fast food, etc. should be avoided, because they will give the calorie, but they will not give the any kind of nutrition. Nutritional value of these eatables are zero. Personal hygiene, it is a very good practice which is needed by everyone actually. So cleaning of one's own body. What is personal hygiene? Cleaning of one's own body. Take proper bath, clean wearing of clean clothes, eat clean and protected food, and keeping the house clean is collectively called actually is the personal hygiene. So what practices should be followed during the take care of personal hygiene? Keep all the body parts clean, because during the adolescence age there is some glands which are very active, like sebaceous gland or oil producing gland or sweat gland. Here I am also writing sweat gland, which produce sweat, sweat, and various kind of excretion is also done by this sweat. So it can cause the various bacterial activity. So the proper bath or cleaning of the body part should be there. Girls should take care of their menstrual cycles. They should track their menstrual cycle, and they should take care of personal hygiene during the menstrual cycle. Physical exercise, it is the very important part that should be taken care. Physical exercise should be done regularly. Like, for example, these practices can be done: brisk ball, running, cycling, swimming, skipping, and dancing, etc. should be followed by the adolescents, because they are in the age of growth. Proper growth is going on, because adolescence age is between 13 to 18, so this phase is also for growth phase. So regular exercise improves mental health, not only physical health but also mental health, because it releases some happy hormones from the body. So it also makes bones, joints, and muscles strong. So one should keep going with the physical exercise. Risk of heart attack, so number of health impairment will also be reduced by physical exercise, like risk of heart attack, diabetes, and obesity minimizes with the physical exercise. Badminton, volleyball should be practiced, that are very helpful in maintaining the good health. Teenage pregnancy should be avoided. Yes, this is the important point actually, that teenage pregnancy should be avoided. Teenage pregnancy should be avoided. The age of getting marriage in India is fixed, like it is 21 for boys and 18 for girls. So that why this age is decided, because at this age the reproductive maturity is completely attained, and the social, mental and social development is also proper at this time. So teenage pregnancy should be avoided because it is risky for both mother and child. Say no to drugs and alcohol, or the things to avoid during the adolescence. So during adolescence, lot of physical and mental changes occur. Stress, like for example, stress, confusion, emotional pressure is there. So peer pressure is also there, right? To take the drugs and alcohol. So always run away from bad habits like smoking, cigarette, consuming alcohol, and narcotic drugs. So, uh, to stress, confusion, and emotional pressure, as these stress, confusion, and emotional pressure is there, though, so any adolescent start taking the drugs or alcohol to reduce that stress or pressure, right? So, first of all, they start doing this as a fun, but later on, the person get addicted. Are you getting the point? Like that, first once should be tried as a fun, but later on it is taken because the person is addicted. So say no to drugs or alcohol, and they are additive. Additive means habit forming. They will just form the habit, so it will be later on difficult to get rid from these alcohol and drugs. Adverse effects of on the body development will be there by these drugs and alcohol, and taken once like to have, and again it will taken. Another thing should be avoided is AIDS. AIDS is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Why it is called as immuno? Because immune system of our body is hampered by this disease, right? So it is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome caused by the HIV virus. The full form of HIV is human immunodeficiency virus. Now, how the AIDS spread? There is some practices that should be avoided, like sharing infected needle to take the drugs, and sexual contact with infected person should be avoided, and it is transferred to infant from the infected mother. So these practices should be taken care, because these are the practices that spread the AIDS. No vaccine and medicine is there for this disease. Only cure is there. Only precautions is there. And there is some myths and myths are there in our society, like some of them I'm going to explain. Like during menstrual cycle should not come to the kitchen, it will spoil the food, or it will spoil the pickle, etc. So these are only the myths. No scientific testing is done for this one. And there is no pregnancy by touching or hugging, so these myths should be avoided. And one of the biggest myth in our society is like mm, mother is responsible for having the boy. So it is completely wrong. Actually the father is responsible for having the boy. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching the video.